Oh, I got dead again. This game stinks. 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 Oh, I got dead again. This game stinks.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, hold on. I don't think that entrance was dramatic enough. Let's run it back.
Oh, I got dead again. This game stinks.
Whatever, bro. What comes in here says it says Charizard like unique or special. Huh? You're not
What?
special, man. Charizard.
Huh? Than me.
Charizard is basic as fuck for a third evolution.
Did you just say you special?
What?
It's your boy Benji, and I'm back with another one. We out here popping the love. Wait, hold on. We ain't out here popping the love. We out here popping the balloon in order to try and find love. So I think it's only right that we get straight to the stream. Let's go. Whoa, whoa. Hey, but y'all let me know though. Let me know what we think. What we thinking in the chat, man? Pot of Balloon, episode 58. I was really about to chill, but I said I might as well get into it because the Pot of Balloon just dropped. I was about to chill and go do something else, but we're gonna check whether or not the people are here to find love. I mean, what else is there to do, right? Let's go.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
No, that was crazy. Hold on. Bam, 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 bam. Five balloons popped already. Now, out of this lineup, I can't lie. This is a solid looking lineup. I think this is a relatively young group, like late 20s, early 30s. Let's see what they got to talk about. I mean, I think it's crazy, first of all, when you pop in a balloon based on somebody you haven't even been able to hear out yet. But at the end of the day, if this is pop the balloon to find love and you're really trying to determine whether or not this person's going to be lovely or the love of your life, I guess if they don't catch your eye at first glance, maybe that's what you got to do. But again, I think that you got to be realistic Because, I mean, if you've been going about things a certain way and it don't normally work for you, you can't be mad after the fact. Let me know if I'm tripping or not. Hold on. Before we get into this, I'm going to throw it back to the pause because I got to eat something real quick.
Oh, I got dead again. This game stinks. 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 Oh, I got dead again. This game's.
Wait. Alright, I'm sorry. Let's get back to Pot Balloon.
How you doing? How y'all doing?
What's your name?
EJ.
EJ, how old are you?
I'm 28.
And what do you do?
I own a marketing consulting firm and a financial company. And I just wrote a book.
Oh.
Yeah.
Motion.
It went number one.
Oh, nice.
Cornflake.
Motion.
But yeah.
What kind of book?
It's a marketing book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Thank you, I
So now
appreciate
what do you like to do for fun?
I could really do everything. We could go to church. We could go.
Y'all think he's trying to flex? I'm gonna stop pausing, but it looks sound like he's trying to like come back at them now because he wanted to let them know that he's a man of many hats and he's versatile.
Play pool. We could bowl. We could just sit and have a park car conversation. Like I can have fun anyway, as long as I'm enjoying the person that I'm with.
But hold on, brother. This is nice, but what do you like to do though? Because telling a bunch of women like the things that you can do, depending on the person that you're with. I mean, I guess it's a nice attempt here, but like, what do you do? Because that might be like doing dates together. I think is important, but y'all should, at some sense, at your core, have some similarities or differences that maybe will flow. I mean, y'all should align in some metric.
We can have fun doing anything for sure.
Right, nice. And what do you look for in a woman?
So I really look for like just human decency traits, right? So what I mean by that is not like a man or a woman thing. It's like, are you open-minded? Can you communicate? Emotionally intelligent? Are you mature? Can we have conversations about topics that we don't really agree with, but we can understand each other? So like that's what I look for. Everybody around me have those qualities. So whether it's a family member, a friend, or a intimate partner, you gotta have those things for sure.
Okay. And now what are some deal breakers?
The opposite of that.
Okay.
So if you are not open-minded,
Right.
then we can't do it. I feel like the foundation of those things, no matter what you feel like, we can always get to a compromise.
That's a good fit though. He got a solid fit.
So as long as you got that foundation, we good. I can work through anything.
All right, sounds good.
Yes, ma'am.
So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping.
All right.
Let's start over here. Your name and age.
I'm Yasmin. I am 26 years old.
And Yasmin, what do you do?
I'm currently working in insurance, and I'm working on my 3rd degree in radiology. Yeah.
Girl.
Two-time HBCU grad. Okay.
Pop y'all.
And now why did you end up popping your balloon?
The height difference is the biggest thing for me. I'm in heels right now, and I wear heels often, so that was a big deal breaker for me.
And And how tall are you?
5'9".
5'9".
That's what my doctor said, so we go by him. So. Hey, how tall are you with your heels on?
With my heels on, I'm probably about 5'7", 5'8".
I'm not taller than you?
You look about my height, if not.
This is so, oh my gosh, this is probably the worst thing about Pot of Balloon ever. Is that you give a bunch of people a vote of confidence that in the real world will never have. Or they would at least understand that that is somewhat disrespectful. Now, like, let's be real. Like, somebody that might walk up to you, let's just say he's 5'9". In the real world, would you prefer somebody who's taller? Sure, I'm sure you would. Baby, you what did she say she is? 5'7" with heels on? So you would realistically get on a flight and pass up on a potential partner simply because he doesn't fit into this crazy height difference that you're after. I think that in some sense too, if you're on the opposite end of the spectrum, you got to look at this with some type of disdain. What you mean you only selected me because I fed into this height bracket? You didn't care about me, my looks, my integrity, the who I am at the core, my character? None of that? That didn't matter at all? And then, on top of that, just because you are 5'7" in heels sometimes, and you like to wear heels often, like, let's be honest. How often are you going to be wearing heels? Why does it matter? You're still shorter than the guy. Look, I get it. You can have a preference. I probably prefer a taller woman because I'm a taller guy. Look, I get it. But you're not even hearing the dude out. And you coming at him like, nah, well, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to make the cut because I'm like, we're here as often. What does that mean? What is that saying about him? Is that more of a you thing? Is there a problem internally where you feel like you can't be next to some dude because he's not towering over you when you have heels on? Is that what's important to you in a relationship? I don't even understand. Like, that's crazy to me, bro. Good.
I feel it. Let's see. I mean, we can see. I think.
Walking up to her though is crazy. Hold on. Let's see if we got anybody in the chat yet. Because this is actually crazy. Nah, this is actually wild. This is actually, all right, nobody here. This is crazy. No way. Well, should not refresh. What's going on here? Twin. What are we looking at? No way, dude. My fault, chat. Hold on. Check me out. Alright, I was trying to make sure my jump was on point. Anyways. This is crazy.
I mean, I'm just saying. I feel it though, but it's your personal preference. I get it.
I gotta see the difference.
Yeah, I feel it.
At least he called her out. She lying. I mean, at the very, like, you just came with her trying to hold him, and you lying.
Makes sense.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's very attractive. Like, I definitely appreciate that.
I appreciate it.
So, yeah.
Thank you. Let's head down over here.
And, like, you just kind of, like, went out of your way, kind of hold him, and then he's, like, be nice to you.
Name and age.
My name is Carrie. I'm 26.
All right. And Carrie, what do you do?
I'm a content creator and virtual assistant
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
from the same city.
Yeah.
But beyond that, he's not my side, but we're from the same city, so.
What the F does that even, why did you even bring that up?
So you recognize when you came
Yeah,
out?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
It's a coincidence.
Yeah, exactly. That's crazy.
It is crazy.
For sure.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
She's attractive, just not somebody I'm attracted to. Like, I've been knowing her, like, know of her. We don't really know each other
Right.
like that, but I know of her. But yeah, she's very.
Oh, never mind. Hold
attractive.
on.
I'm attracted to her.
Yeah, let's just stay away from that.
Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
My name's Angelica. I'm 32.
Angelica, what do you do?
I am a photographer and I'm also an aspiring author. I'm working on my first book.
Okay. What's the book?
an author
About? Can I ask?
It's an autobiography.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Just height. And then you have a baby face, so like age, I was like, he's probably younger than me.
When I get
so.
40, I'm gonna look 30.
Yeah, that's good. That's great. I love that for you.
Yeah,
but,
for sure. For sure. I get that.
And now, is she someone that's your type?
Very attractive, but just I'm not attracted to. Like, I feel like she have a great personality. She's writing a book, so there's a quite level of intellect that's there, and I always appreciate that. But nah, she's not my type. Yeah.
Thank you. Let's head back first before we go down over there. Your name and age.
I'm Kara. I'm 28.
Kara, what do you do?
I'm a flight attendant.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I like his style and everything. I just think he's a little too small for me, like skinny. We're both skinny. Like, I don't know.
You know what they be saying about? No, I ain't gonna say that. I'm just
You something else.
I'm gonna chill.
But I think that's what it is.
Okay.
You go for more of like a bigger build?
Yeah.
Now, is she someone?
I appreciate that.
Is she someone that's your type?
Not really, but I can feel that you have like a great personality, great spirit and stuff like that. And I'm always cool with people like that. So romantically, nah, but like platonically and stuff like that, I could definitely see us like being cool with each other for sure.
Sound good?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's head down over there. Okay, your name and age?
Hi, I'm Jayla. I'm 27.
Jayla, what do you do?
I'm an herbalist and a data engineer.
Okay, data engineer. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Can't see myself with you romantically, but very handsome, so I could see like platonically, like a friend type.
What is it? What the? Hold on, time out. When y'all say stuff like that, what do you mean? You can't see yourself in a romantic relationship with him, but you could see him platonically with you because he's handsome? Does that mean friends with a little extra razzle? What are we talking about?
Last line. Huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Finna say
It was
the same
nice.
thing, right?
All right. So I heard you kind of say, but is she someone that's your type?
What happened?
So I could see like platonically, like a friend type.
Stole his last line, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Finna say
It
the
was
same
nice.
thing, right?
All right. So I heard you kind of say, but is she someone that's your type?
I mean, not really, but like I said, I'm cool with people who got good spirits. So I definitely, if you got a great spirit, which it seemed like you do, you say you're herbalist and stuff like that.
All right, so it sounded like he had one option that he wanted to choose from. That was the shorty in the black dress, and now everybody else is not his type. I mean, yeah, I would pop your balloon too if I'm the rest of y'all women.
Like a different type of person to be like in tune with that. So yeah, I definitely think we'll be good platonically for sure. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right.
Did get a hop back over here. Your name and age?
My name is Holly and I'm 28.
Holly, what do you do?
I'm an accountant.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just think I like your style, but I think maybe I'm just not all the way attractive.
I feel it, yeah.
Is she someone that's your type?
Not really, but I know I keep saying this, but like I'm real big on like we don't have to be romantically involved for us to be cool people. So it's like,
What the freak are you talking about? Nobody said that you had to. This is a dating show. Is anybody your type?
once again, like I definitely feel like, I mean, I don't have a lot to go off of, but you haven't said anything disrespectful to me or anything like that. So like I have to feel like you're a good person from being there. So like, yeah, we could definitely be somebody that could like be in a
But the woman that did dish you initially is the one that is your type. All right.
blind in another area, not necessarily romantically. So yeah, and you were respectful about popping your balloon. So like, you can't go wrong with that at all. So yeah,
Appreciate that.
no problem.
Thank you. I think I heard another one back over here. Your name and age?
Mecca, and I'm 26.
And Mecca, what do you do?
I am a full-time law student, an entrepreneur, and I also model on the side.
She wanted to bring all that information out. Good for her, though.
Why did you end up popping your balloon?
What's your name again?
EJ.
EJ. I think you're really handsome, and I really loved your answers. But I'm from Detroit, and Detroit girl, we got that swag, and I feel like our men have that too. So I just feel like it was a lack of chemistry because of that.
I feel that.
But I respect your answers.
I feel that. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
All right. Now, she's someone that's your type.
Oh yeah, she's definitely attractive for sure. Someone that I would be attractive to. But gotta respect her answer. I mean, I don't think this is really the platform to really know who I am as much. I'm doing what I can. We doing what we can. But you gotta respect the answer no matter what. So I feel that.
He's writing a book. It shows goals and just that he's working towards something. Very handsome, and I like the vibe, the confidence, the aura really comes across. I just don't see a romantic connection.
Chad, let me know if I'm tripping here. What the heck are we talking about, bruh? You guys have a vibe. You have some chemistry. The dude is handsome, supposedly. Y'all align in a bunch of different ways. You could feel the aura, the swag, all this type of stuff, the confidence. But there's no connection romantically. I mean, you would have thought you explained a bunch of things that would make you romantically attracted to the person, right?
What about for yourself?
I hate to keep sounding like this, but like not really my type.
Nobody's your type because you could pop a balloon on you. All right.
But like I said, I don't put people in boxes to just only have to be romantically involved.
Bro, this is pot of balloon to find love, not friends. So it doesn't matter what box you want to put them in. If it's not love, then it doesn't matter.
Like we could be business partners, we could be friends, we can do whatever.
Next.
We help each other on our journey, but
Next.
not necessarily my type romantically. So
Next.
Okay, so we do have an unpopped balloon over here. Can we have your name and age?
Hi, my name is Mary, and I'm 28.
And Mary, what do you do?
I work in corporate HR.
So you still have your balloon unpopped. Why so?
I thought he was cute, and I was just trying to feel his vibe out just a little bit more, just to see what he was about.
Before we get into the questions, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, but I'm not really
Pot of balloon.
as superficial to be like you just my type or not my type. Like that's a
What? I'm gonna hear him out.
surface level, but I gotta hear like what your intellect, your mindset, and stuff like that is like. So like as far as physical attraction, yeah, definitely you pass that test. But like I have to hear
This is crazy. She is pretty though, really pretty.
more about you mentally, emotionally, and stuff like that. For sure.
So do you guys have any questions for one another?
I'm sorry, where did you say you were from again?
So I'm originally from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, but I live in Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
I'm in New York.
Okay.
Yes.
So long distance is fine for the both of you?
It's fine for me.
Not for him.
We can make it work. We grown at this point. Ain't no but a flight. For sure. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any questions for her?
What's a goal that you've had for like the last couple of years that you quite haven't been able to accomplish, and like why you feel like the reason is, and if you had like a magic puzzle piece to like make it work, what would that be?
So for me, like I write poetry.
Okay.
So I'm a bit procrastinator, but I've been trying to finish my book of poems. So it's been since 2020, so it's been a while. So it's just me being a procrastinator. I haven't quite finished it, but if I just got all of my stuff together and just got it together, then yeah.
Yeah. I like that answer for sure. It shows accountability. That's really why I was asking. So yeah. Yeah, it showed me that you know how to take accountability, be self-aware. So I appreciate that answer for sure.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
This is not a match. Next.
Any questions for him?
Do you have any kids?
No, ma'am. We
Okay.
FTK right now.
Okay.
Right now. But yeah, eventually we gonna get to that point. Yeah, yeah.
FTK.
Do you have any kids?
I do not.
No kids. Okay. All right. So are we feeling a vibe here?
No. Pop the balloon.
Yeah, I can say for right now, but like I say, it's more than.
Oh my gosh. Pop the balloon. This dude is over here crying. He got one woman that wanted to actually take you on a date, brother. She writes poems. You write books. I mean, brother, what are we talking about?
Just like physical.
You already trying to preface the pop. I mean, it's going to be more the physical attraction. Come on, bro.
We'll have to get to know each other more, but it definitely for the time and place that we are right now, for sure. You check all the boxes.
What is he talking about? Brother, do you want to continue this further or not? Pop the balloon, baby.
Look, and from with the answers that you just gave to me, you self-accountable, you self-aware, and that's one of those foundational traits that I admire, so for sure.
Bring on up here with us. Come on up. All right. Do you guys have any final questions for one another before we determine if we have a match?
I don't.
What's your ideal first date?
My ideal first date, maybe something like interactive, maybe like a picnic, like if it's nice weather, or like hiking, something like that. Just something where we could get to know each other better and just converse, and yeah.
She knows something. She might know something. I don't got no more right now, but we'll figure it out later, for sure.
Let me ask my final question then. Is it a yes for you for him?
It's a yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
We get this on.
And we got a match. I'll take the mic, and you guys can go on off. Make some noise for them, ladies.
I'm hating. He took a nice queen off the lineup
All right,
just
let's
to
go
waste
ahead and
her
bring out our
time.
next single guy.
Guy number 2.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Walter.
Walter, how old are you?
I'm 32.
And Walter, what do you do?
I'm a.
Wow, at least they consistent. I ain't gonna lie. They talked about the last dude being too short. This dude came up here. He's obviously taller, and they ain't part of balloons. All right.
Plumber and a handyman.
All right. So what do you like to do for fun?
I enjoy hanging out with my son. I have a 9-year-old kid. I also I enjoy working on my race car and hanging out with family, friends. I don't usually like to go out singing or nothing like that. So more of a homebody. I like to hustle. So.
Nice. And what do you look for in a woman?
Somebody who's smart, genuine, authentic. Somebody who knows what they want and not playing no games.
Okay,
You know?
got it. And what are some of your deal breakers?
Somebody who smokes cigarettes. I'll probably say that. And then somebody who probably can't take accountability. You know what I mean? Okay. And then other than that, I'm pretty more laid back. I don't really have anything crazy like that. I don't like a lot of makeup, I guess. I should say that. So yeah, there it is.
All right.
And that's it.
Okay, so we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. Start here. Your name and age.
My name is Mecca, and I'm 26.
And Mecca, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
What's your name again?
Walter.
Walter, I think you're really handsome. And I like
She don't pay attention.
what you had to say. I think for a 26-year-old with their stuff together, I just can't compromise on kids. But I do respect that. You can.
Wow, that was a kind of you know what I'm saying? I'm 26 and I got my stuff together. I'm not gonna compromise on you because you got kids. I can go get I can get the next highest bidder. The way she phrasing stuff is kind of So I think it tells you a little bit more.
Being a father.
Now she's someone that's your type.
On kids. But I do respect that you care about being a father.
That he cares about being a father. Why would he not care about being a father? And if he didn't have kids, how would you be able to determine whether or not what?
Now she's someone that's your type.
I would probably say no.
And why not?
I think she's beautiful. Right. I don't do all the like I said, the makeup, the hair, and all. I like just more natural. You know?
All right, he lost me on that one.
Just more for me.
Ooh,
So you're making faces.
I'm super natural, honey.
Oh, sorry. It looks like you have like
This is very
foundation
minimal
or something on your
makeup.
yeah, minimum. Okay, so eyelashes
Yeah.
with the lip gloss and all that, but for sure.
Let's see. People tell you why they're single all the time. Eyelashes and lip gloss is too much for you, bro?
Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Yasmin, and I'm 26.
And Yasmin, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Kids for me are a deal breaker. I don't have any. I'm so young, and I kind of want my first child to be the person's first child. Also, you are a homebody, which I respect, and you say you enjoy being a father, so I respect that as well. But I'm so young. I like to go out. I like to enjoy myself. I work really hard.
That's what I was about to say, too. I mean, it's not really more just about having a kid. I think that these people be feeling like you got to jump into a situation that's sometimes a little bit too serious.
So I like to reward myself every now and then. But, yeah.
Wait, what are you talking about?
And now she's someone that's your type?
I would have to say she's beautiful. I would probably approach her if I had the opportunity.
Thank you. You're really handsome, too.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Let's go here. Your name and age.
I'm Kara. I'm 28.
And Kara, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
It was just a kid's thing. It is a deal breaker for me, but you're very handsome.
I appreciate it.
Now she's someone that's your type?
Unfortunately, no.
And why not?
Just the hair and the makeup. Yeah.
Let's go here. Name and age.
Carrie, I'm 26.
And Carrie, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I'll be interested in that though. Like, I could understand why you may be adverse to like a bunch of women dealing with women that you haven't met before, that are over the top when it comes to the makeup, because it might be tougher to determine whether or not this is really the person that you with. But if you're straight up like, nah, this woman is not my type because she has makeup on, brother, what are you trying to get at? You know what I mean?
I think he's handsome, very handsome. I like what you have on. However, I feel like men who say they want natural women or are very critical of women.
Yeah.
So I didn't like that.
And like in general, yeah.
No? Is she someone that's your type?
Probably like the same thing. I mean, I think they're all beautiful ladies, right? I think we're all beautiful in our own ways, but I'm just more like a natural kind of guy, you know, like, and that's just what I like. I understand you want to put it on. I get that. You know, you want to go out, you want to feel good as a lady, especially coming in front of a million views. I understand that. Me personally, I just don't care for it every day. If you want to do it for a show, cool. But if it's an everyday thing, you would wake up and spend an hour to do your makeup, that's just not for me. I like to get up and just go, or, you know, that's just for me. More for me.
But what about like for like date nights and stuff like that?
Absolutely, yeah, put it on. You know what I mean? Look good. I don't mind that. But you know, I can't come out here and put on makeup and cover up my little flaws. You know, I'm me. This is who I am.
But covering the flaws up and all that stuff, this is where I say you're tiptoeing on a line. And I feel like you should be authentic and honest. But brother, what are you actually trying to say? That's what I'm saying. Like, what are you actually trying to say? You had no problem with her putting on makeup on a date night. You had no problem with her putting on makeup on a dating show, which is going to be on television. Why, if like some people really just enjoy doing it, bro?
Yeah. I just prefer it the same way, I guess.
Let's go here. Your name.
That was funny.
My name is Holly, and I'm 28.
And Holly, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I don't feel like I need makeup every day, but I do think makeup is an art, and I enjoy doing it. And so
That's what I was about to say.
I just felt like maybe you wouldn't appreciate the time and effort that I put into my art. Yeah.
I respect it.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel how I feel, but I don't think I would approach if I would see her in person or anything like that. No, I mean, so.
Okay. Makeup again, or is this
Makeup, anything like that, and I would say she's just not my type overall.
Sure, no worries. Let's go here. Your name and age.
I'm Angelica, and I'm 32.
Angelica, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
The makeup thing. I like the freedom to be able to choose. I don't wear it every day, but I like it, you know, so.
What about, is she someone that's your type?
I would have to say, unfortunately, no. Maybe too tall for me, and then, I don't know, just not my type.
How tall are you?
5'10" without heels. Yeah.
I'm 6'4", so I mean, yeah, I just prefer a little shorter.
Thank you. Cool, thank you. Let's go here. Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Brianna, and I'm 30 years old.
And Brianna, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
So I really like everything he had to say. I think that you're very attractive. I like the outfit, the Yeezy shoes, whatever is going on there. I didn't mind the kid or anything, but I think the makeup part just turned me off because it's a TV show. So, you know, you put on makeup. So I feel like that's normal. So just it being mentioned just kind of turned me off a little bit.
I feel it.
That was it.
He's not his type, anyways.
It's a deal breaker, and think putting on makeup a lot all the time is my deal breaker. Coming to a show with makeup on wasn't my deal breaker. It was putting it on all the time, every day kind of thing. Like if that's something that you do, like because we all know they call it beat or something like that. I'm not into it. It ain't for me. You know, I wear nice clothes and stuff, get certain clothes and all that. It just ain't for me.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
I would say no. The height again, and then just not for me.
No tall girlies get love too. Come on.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, I'm tall, so I understand it. Yeah, I just prefer shorter. You know, just shorter.
Yeah, thank you.
Buzzy.
Your name and age.
I'm Jayla. I'm 27.
Hey, Jayla, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I really appreciated that you mentioned your son first. That says a lot about you as a person. And I think what got me was the race car. My brother is a motorcyclist, and my nephews, you know, I think about them and like him getting in accidents and stuff, and it just seems like a really unsafe activity for me. I don't think I could be part of that lifestyle. Yeah, that's really it.
Let's go.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
No.
No, unfortunately, again, yeah, just I would have to say just the overall look isn't for me, you know, and do something different.
Thank you. All right, let's head on back.
Get him out of there.
So unfortunately, that is all the balloons popped, but thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for him, ladies. Take the mic. Thank you.
Hey, we were just watching a video like about how easily you can talk yourself out of an opportunity.
Okay, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Lorenzo.
Lorenzo, how old are you?
28.
And what do you do?
I work as a surgical technologist. I assist my partners in our OR team doing surgical procedures.
Okay.
And I'm also in school for biology. My bachelor's in biology. I model and act on the side.
Okay, go ahead, go crazy.
What are some things you like to do for fun?
Well, I do have a Harley. I don't ride it frequently, so whenever I can, I just hop on it, get on the ride.
Okay.
I know this may sound cliche, but I do like to read. Three of my favorite books is The Sixth Man by David Baldacci, The True Jesus Christ Unknown to Christianity by David C. Pack, and Gifted Hands.
You talking too much.
By Ben Carson.
Okay.
I like to cook. I like to cook for others more so than for myself, especially my lady. I'm big on chess, critical thinker, so that go hand in hand. What else? I do like to travel. You know, I like to capture images of vast scenery and landscapes. I do.
Write a script.
I consider that as fun because it's just more so of a priority for me.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I like to go to the range as well whenever I can.
Okay. Now, what do you look for in a woman?
First and foremost, a woman that has a good relationship with God and Jesus Christ. Someone who has a purpose in their life. Good hygiene. I say good hygiene. What else? That's pretty much it.
Okay. And now, what are some deal breakers?
Okay.
Infidelity. Infidelity is big for me. A manipulator. Someone who is combative as well. Argumentative. Alcohol abuse. A smoker, I don't mind. Marijuana, but cigarettes. Also don't mind children as well. But if you have like more than 2 baby daddies, that's a deal breaker for me.
Okay.
But I may be able to compromise with 2 or
Okay.
more than 2. Also a woman that already have children, but you don't want anymore because I want kids, so that'd be a deal breaker.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping.
Okay.
Your name and age.
My name's Yasmin. I'm 26.
Yasmin, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I popped my balloon because first want to start off said you had some really great answers. I popped my balloon because you're not necessarily my type. You remind me a lot of my brother Tyler. So for me, I just only see him. So it's a no for me.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yes, I say she's my type. If the opportunity presents itself, I'll seize it.
Thank you.
Bro said he would
Your
seize
name
it.
and age.
I'm Kara. I'm 28.
And Kara, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I really like your face. I think you just you're on the smaller side. I think that's the only reason.
That's so
Not my
weird.
typical type, but
Because on the other end, if you said you thought it was too big,
Yeah,
it'd get
so-
bad in the
I
joint.
say yes.
Let's go over here. Your name and age.
What
Hi,
I'm
my name
saying.
is Holly and I'm 28.
Holly, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I first want to say that I think you are so handsome. I think your eyes are so pretty and you have
Thank you.
really high cheekbones. I think the only reason why I popped my balloon is because I would consider myself a bit more spiritual. I do believe in God, but I like to have my own relationship with him
I feel
that
it.
doesn't have like the outside forces interfering with that relationship. I kind of like just to have it between me and God. And so I guess like, yeah, I think that's my answer.
Is she someone that's your type?
Yes, she is. I will approach her.
Thank
I want
you.
to add to that. I'm omnism, so I'm an individual that don't practice no religion, but I respect and find some truth in them all. So.
Let me blow my balloon back up.
Alright. I'm not tweaking, bruh. That dude was just talking about the specifics in religion, and now suddenly, you're an omnist?
I do like to travel. You know, I like to capture images. It's fun because it's just more so of a priority for me.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I like to go to the range as well whenever I can.
Okay. Now, what do you look for in a woman?
First and foremost, a woman that has a good relationship with God and Jesus Christ. One who has a purpose in their life. Good hygiene. I say good hygiene. What else? That's pretty much it.
Okay. And now, what are some deal breakers?
Infidelity. Infidelity is big for me. A manipulator. So add to that, I'm omnism, so I'm an individual that don't practice no religion, but I respect and find some truth in them all.
Oh,
so
damn. Let me blow my balloon back up.
I mean, do you want your balloon back now that he explained that?
Yeah, I'll take my balloon
do?
back.
Okay, let's get that balloon back. There you go, straight to you. All right, we'll be back. Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
Angelica, 32.
Okay. Angelica, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Mostly height, and I think you're very handsome. I love that you mentioned Jesus Christ and God and your religion. I see you as like a brother in Christ.
Oh.
Because I love Jesus as well. So yeah.
But why did you pop, baby?
No, she's someone.
Oh, just height, right? That's right, height.
I'm gonna say everyone is. Every woman in this lineup is a nice selection.
Thank you.
Thank you. Last lady here, your name and age.
My name is Jayla. I'm 27.
And Jayla, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I think you're really handsome. I love your answers. I think you're very well put together, and I like your outfit. I just don't think the physical attraction was there. I'd see you more like as a platonic friend or something.
Oh, he wants to say something. Oh, before he does that, let me put it back. Hold on, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Oh, I got dead again. This game stinks. Oh, I got dead again. This game stinks. Oh, I got dead again. This game stinks.
My fault. Look, chill out, bro. All right, let's see what he got to say, bro.
Oh, did you want to add?
Yeah,
Okay, because you were kept saying the same thing, so I was like, let me not even bother asking. Go ahead.
What's the definition of that word?
Platonic?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. So
I don't
technically,
know. Yeah.
it means you could be either romantically or involved as a friend. But yeah, I'd see you more as a friend. So maybe not platonic, but definitely a friend or a brother. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's head on back. All right, so we have 4 balloons left unpopped. So I am going to have you ask our
Of love or friendship, intimate and affectionate, but not sexual.
remaining ladies a question.
What are you ladies' values, core values?
Your name and age
What?
first, and what are your core values?
My name is Mecca. I'm 26 years old.
cold.
I think that my core values are God. I really enjoy studying theology, so I'm really passionate about that. I am very passionate about giving back
He's ominous.
to my community. I went to Howard University, so service is like a huge part of their mission. Family, I'm very family oriented. I have a lot of siblings, and so I just kind of like having that noise in the house.
What?
Yeah, I'll leave it there.
Thank you. Over here, your name and age, and what are your core values?
Carrie, I'm 26. My core values, I would say I'm very huge on authenticity, individuality, honesty, and just a seeker of life, of love, and just being inquisitive.
Name and age, and what are your core values?
My name is Holly, and I'm 28. I would say my core values would have to be just self-awareness. I think self-awareness is a huge one. Fitness, I like working out. Always just kind of showing up and being like the best version of yourself. And yeah, just like friends and family, kind of just being there for them in times of need.
And your name and age, and what are your core values?
Hi, my name is Brianna. I'm 30 years old. My core values would definitely have to be honesty, family, and constantly trying for self-improvement. Definitely hygiene and just a lover of life, wanting to experience life, knowing how to rest, knowing how to be in the moment, being very present. That's very important to me.
All right, let's head on back this way. Let me hand you a pick.
May pop 2 balloons.
Hang on to that. And then before I have you pop, let's throw the question back on over to you.
I want to say loyalty, forgiveness. That's something I've been working on a lot, especially like now, the last 24 hours.
What?
Just being. That's it.
Okay, sounds good.
Loyalty and forgiveness are your 4 values, and only one of them you've been focusing on the last 24 hours.
I'm gonna have you pop 1 balloon. Okay, let's just head on over there then. All right, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Sorry. I ended up popping my balloon because I felt like you could have better matches with people, and I felt like they gave more descriptive answers, and I feel like you're old that. So I just wanted you to get the most out of the experience. And I also wanted a little bit of clarification on the Jesus statement because I just converted or reverted to Muslim or Islam. So
what?
You want clarification now, or?
You reverted to Muslim. So you're a recent convert, or I guess revert, to Islam. Not Muslim. You are a Muslim. Why did you ask for clarification? Alright, well, I'm gonna let this play out.
Muslim or Islam, so that also was a thing.
You want clarification now, or?
I mean, you can. They might benefit from it.
Yeah. So.
He still don't talk.
This is how I look at it. We are all children of God. So if I have 10 kids, right, just to give an example, I may trust one child out of those 10 to perform a particular task for me. Doesn't mean I love anyone more, than the other. I just trust that one kid. So same thing with God and Jesus Christ. I believe in Buddha, the prophet Elijah Muhammad. I believe all those people to reign the earth before. I'm just open-minded, We are all God's children. And I'd rather die and believe and finding out that it's not real instead of, dying and it is real, because I'm screwed after that. So
I think that's a good sentiment.
No, it's not. Anyways.
And now she's someone that's your type?
She is.
Thank you. All right, we've got 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
What do you ladies like to do for fun?
Okay, so what do you like to do?
This dude's a robot.
All right, your name and age, and what do you like to do for fun?
Carrie, 26. For fun, I would say I enjoy reading. I enjoy watching movies. I would say I'm equally a homebody as much as I do enjoy being outside and having fun. I love hanging out with my friends, language learning. What else? I just love adventure, so anything spontaneous, anything fun and thrilling. But yeah, that's what I like to do for fun.
And what about here? What do you like to do for fun?
I like to go to concerts a lot for fun. And when I go to concerts, I get really into it. Like I dress up and I like to put an outfit together and kind of spend a couple of weeks.
Good for her.
Out.
What was the last concert you went to?
Lamar and SZA.
What was that?
What was that?
Where was that?
Oh yeah, I was at State Farm. In Glendale. So yeah, my next one is gonna be Post Malone and then Beyonce after that, and then Chris Brown because he's coming. But I'm not actually going for Chris Brown. I'm going because Summer Walker and Bryson Tiller is gonna be on the show.
I like that. I'm going to Kendrick Lamar in Toronto. Friday the 13th.
Oh my gosh, in his city, dang, that's gonna be amazing. Not Kendrick Lamar city, but James.
Sorry, okay, you were saying, what do you like to do for fun?
I also like working out for fun, just because I go to yoga and it's a group, and I really like the community there and stuff, and also just hanging out. There's not something really particular, it's more of the vibe and the people and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. And last but not least, what do you like to do for fun?
Hi, so for fun, I really enjoy self-care. I really enjoy traveling and being immersed in different cultures. I really enjoy hiking, reading, getting into a good show, good movie. I am very much a homebody, but when I'm not doing that, I love concerts, festivals, events. I like to go out and just experience new things, just try stuff out, just because. So, yeah. And I love that you love traveling and you seem to be just really into having experiences about life. Thank you.
Okay, heard from our 3 ladies. It is time to pop another balloon. So, why was your balloon unpopped?
I really, like I said before, his features are really nice, and then all his answers were really nice too. I really like them.
Got it. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Just the attraction. It wasn't there. Out of what I have left.
All right, we've got our 2
y'all were vibing.
ladies. Any questions for him? Oh, she's ready.
He wants his girl in the blue.
I would like to ask how you manage work-life balance. What do you do when you get a chance to actually relax, how you prioritize maybe your relationships or family or hobbies?
I have to make time. I have to just simply reduce how much I work. I work a lot. So.
Yeah, that's it. Any other question?
I don't remember if you said you had any kids.
No.
No kids. Do you want children, or what do you see for your future partner? Like, how do you see that dynamic being?
Marriage, children.
She gonna pop off of that.
What about over here? Any questions?
Yeah. What's one thing that you feel others misunderstand about you that you wish they understood more or better?
My features. People assume things about me based off how I look, you know.
For example?
Just being an attractive individual. So people think I have like multiple women or whatever. That's not really the case.
Okay.
Boom.
It's a misunderstanding.
Okay.
Pop.
It's common. It's gonna be
Pop. Pop.
Any other questions?
He's weird.
You said you like to read. You did give some examples of what you like to read. Would any of those be your go-to books, or do you have a go-to book like that's your comfort book, or?
I'd probably say the Bible.
Okay.
That's it. You good? Okay. Let's go down over here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
All right. I feel like that was a bad time to pop. But I am more spiritual than religious. And, you've mentioned it multiple times. I was trying to see if we could, through more conversation, we could probably have more understanding when it comes to that. I do like your personality and how you look. I think you're very handsome. I don't love the outfit, but, that could, we can work on that.
That's super.
That's fine. That's not really a big deal. But I think that seems to be very important to you. And so, it was mentioned multiple times. And so I just decided to pop for another reason.
What?
I just want to say again, I don't practice no religion, but you have to draw information from some sort of source, so.
Yeah. And now is she someone that's your type?
She is. I'll approach her,
Well, she fumbled.
All right, so we do still have an unpopped balloon. Is she someone that's your type?
Yes.
She's popping anyways.
Before I bring you up, you ready? Come on up here with us. Ooh, okay, go ahead.
I live in Cleveland.
Okay. And are you open to long distance? Very long distance.
Sure.
Where do you live?
Spain.
What?
I'll rock with you.
Okay.
What? Come on, baby. You knew good and well won't nobody on this show gonna be in any type of proximity to Spain. You knew that good and well. Dude, I should have recorded. Dude, this is crazy. What are you doing on this show? If you have any hesitance about somebody messing with you while you live in Spain. What? Everyone's going to be long distance to you. What the freak are you talking about? And she mentioned multiple times about how she want to be outside, but
So you're in Spain all the time, or are you just moving there? Like, what's the dynamic?
I live there.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been there for almost 5 years now. So yeah.
Okay. Do you come out here often, or?
Not every so often, or every so often, not often. But when need be, I'm here now to visit my family, and it's kind of coincided with the timeline. So.
What?
Yeah, that's different, but I like it. Yeah.
This mother's starving, bro. She lives in Spain. You think she has any intent to I don't know her intention. All right.
Come on up. So, any final question between the two of you? If you don't have one, that's okay as well.
I do have one as a means to get to know you a little bit better. Behind closed doors, so to say, what's one positive trait or one negative trait that people would be surprised to know that you possess?
Overthinker. If some people may look at that as negative, some people.
So for you, it's positive?
No, it's a negative.
Oh, okay.
I think it's both. I think it harms me more than it does good. It did help me out a lot to figure things out when I'm overly analytical. So, but other than that, closed doors, open doors, I'm cool.
Okay, so that's your positive point? You just.
Not in that way, but I want to say, just a selfless individual.
What?
Compassionate.
Boo.
Are you good?
I am.
Okay. Well, let me ask my final question then. Is it a yes for you for him?
It's a yes.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
We got a match. I'll take a match.
Dude, living. Bro, come on now. Like, let's just be honest. Let's just cut the crap. How about that, huh? I mean, look. I mean, come on, bro. Chad, y'all think he flying 13 plus hours. Come on, man. And you think that she is gonna do that either? I mean, this is just ridiculous. They both here wasting each other's time.
Mike, and you guys can go on off. Make some noise for them, ladies. Oh, okay. All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy.
I wish best for them though.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
I was about to say, they kept the balloons unpopped for this guy.
My name is Marcus.
Marcus, how old are you?
I'm 32.
And what do you do?
I'm a laser technician for a fine china company called Still Light. I also do life insurance, and I own my own bumper ball business.
Okay, what do you like to do for fun?
So I'm very outdoorsy, sporting events, concerts, and really
They
just
do got 100 chains on.
just chilling. Anything that has to do with laughter, smiles, and positivity.
Okay.
Front taper of doom. All right, I'm gonna
Nice.
chill.
And now, what do you look for in a woman?
A woman who's intelligent, a woman who's confident, and a woman who knows when to turn it on and off.
Okay. And now, what are some deal breakers?
Deal breakers? Deal breakers would be just a woman who's combative, and that's really it. Anything else is a flow.
Okay, cool. So we did get some pop balloons.
Okay.
Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping. Your name and age?
My name is Yasmin. I'm 26.
Yasmin, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I popped my balloon because you seem like a really great guy. I like your answers. I'm very outdoorsy. I'm a Southern Belle from Mississippi, so
Okay, no.
to be outside.
Okay, no.
But the haircut's not my favorite.
Okay.
So that's why I popped my balloon.
Okay.
Now
Just
it's-
braids or just like locks? Because these are braids and locks.
It's just confusing to me a little
Okay,
bit. I'm sorry. I ain't trying to sound
There's a lot going on.
mean. Just a little confused.
He got a super. And it's his bag.
All right, now is she someone that's your type?
Yes, very beautiful. Love the aesthetics. Giving me Aaliyah vibes, so definitely.
Thank
For
you.
sure.
I'll take that.
For sure.
Aaliyah.
Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age?
Hi, I'm Kara. I'm 28.
Nice to meet you, Kara.
Kara, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
It was the hair too, but I really like your smile.
Okay, I appreciate
I
you.
got a question. Do you smoke?
Do I smoke?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, I like your smile, but it was the hair at first
Okay.
initially.
But to answer your question, do I really can't say just because I'm corporate? Appreciate you.
What do you mean you can't say because you're corporate? The answer would then be no or yes.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm corporate.
That was it.
Appreciate you. Though.
Now is she someone that's your type?
Absolutely. Melanin, beautiful, beautiful eyes.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Let's go here. Your name and age?
Angelica, and I'm 32.
Angelica, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
The smoking thing. My bad. Also, the necklace. I don't know what that's called, but I don't even know what it's called. It's like a cross thing. Yeah.
I got you.
I recognize
No.
that. And I'm firm on my faith, so.
Okay, so this is actually Acheron.
Okay.
It's the cross that the Egyptians used.
Okay.
From obviously our motherland.
Okay.
So it protects-
Our motherland? What are you trying to say? Africa?
Oh, I'm sorry. It protects you from spirits and bad energy.
I don't think that's gonna change her decision though.
I don't believe in that, but thank you.
Okay. Absolutely, Queen.
Is she someone that's your type?
Very much so. Light skin. Love the curls. Is your hair naturally curly?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. For
Thank
sure.
you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And the braces is bracing.
The braces.
Your name and age?
Hi, I'm Brianna. I am 30 years old.
Dang!
And Brianna, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I am not physically attracted, but I also think that you have a really great smile. I guess I don't love the haircut. I do like the outfit, like the shirt. It's like Gunna's album. Like that was a great album. So I feel like musically, like we would vibe, but I'm
I kind of see the hair. I feel it.
if you think personality, we wouldn't. And he said something about being combative. I don't really understand what that means because if I don't like something, like I'm gonna say something about it.
I feel like that's kind of like one of those things too that's like become a buzz where people just throw out there. A woman that's combative. Like what? Yeah, I agree. Like a woman can't like have an opinion. Like cause she can't like cause she voice her thoughts on. Like what do you mean by combative? I mean, I think that there's an argument that you can make. Like somebody who's just going out of their way to be a contrarian, or someone who's going out of their way in order to cause trouble, to irritate everybody else. I can understand that. When people say that, just like you just don't want a disagreement. I don't understand what you mean.
Oh, did so that just like it like, triggers me a little bit. Petty, but ultimately, I do like the vibe. I think you come with a lot of confidence and you have a good personality and very calm. So I appreciate that.
Okay, Queen. Thank you.
And now is she someone that's your type?
Very much so. Very fit. And you locked in too, right?
Of course.
Then we there then.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. Thank you. Let's head on over here. Your name and age.
My name is Jayla. I'm 27.
Nice to meet you, Jayla.
Jayla, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Yeah, you're very handsome. I just don't think the physical attraction is there for me.
Okay.
What would you say it is?
I'm not sure. I like what I like, you know?
Okay.
No, she's someone that's your type.
Very much so. Black Queen as well. You locked in too, right? There we go.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, thank
For
you.
sure, yeah.
Thank you.
For sure.
Okay, we gotta pop back over here. Your name and age.
My name is Holly and I'm 28.
Holly, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I think it might have been the overall attraction. I think you're very handsome. I just think I like something different.
Okay.
No, she's someone that's your type.
Very much so. Like I said, the melanin is melanin. Are you locked in or you just...
No, these are just novels.
Okay. For sure. For sure. Very much so.
I like the butterflies though.
Thank
you like the butterflies? We're almost matching a little bit.
For sure. Gun is him, for sure. For sure.
Thank you. And then up over here, your name and age.
Hi, I'm Mecca and I'm 26.
Mecca,
Women's
why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I think that you are very confident. I think that I wouldn't necessarily appreciate your overall aesthetic, and I think that, as a woman, it's like certain things, like a woman might not mess with you. Like if I'm not overall attracted to you, I might kind of be mean. I gotta be honest, and so
What?
I deserve more than that. I'm from Detroit, so I'm a little spicy.
I'm from Pittsburgh, so we right there.
Yeah.
I feel you. Okay, Mecca.
All right, now she's someone that's your type.
Mecca, absolutely though.
Is that more indicative of your character? Stop bringing up Detroit and like acting like that's okay just because that's where you're from. What does that mean?
That's Aaliyah, so I'm giving Carrie Hilson over here. So it's a
never
lot.
heard that.
It's a lot going on. So yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
Definitely.
All right, well, unfortunately, that's all the balloons popped, but thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for him, ladies. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy.
We see on long. We don't go. My camera heating up.
What's your name?
Name's Brad.
Brad?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 31.
And what do you do?
I'm a licensed financial and insurance advisor.
Okay, nice. And what are some things I do for fun?
For fun, definitely outdoorsy. I like to hike. Spend some time with friends. Good times, good vibes, always for sure.
Okay. What do you look for in a woman?
Honest, genuine, trustworthy, and somebody that can be really supportive ultimately, for sure.
Nice. And now what are some deal breakers?
Deal breakers, shallow.
Okay.
Someone who doesn't really understand that people need space to grow and ultimately, build relationships.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. So we did get some pop balloons.
For
Let's
sure.
go on over there, see why they ended up popping. Your name and age?
Kara, I'm 28. I'm sorry.
Shorty in the black was staring. She's like, what do I think?
Kara, why'd you pop your balloon?
I popped because you had your shades on it,
course.
but
That's
I
dumb.
want my balloon back.
Oh, okay. Let's get her a balloon.
That's dumb.
Oh, all right, for you. There you go. All right, we'll be back. Let's go on over here. Your name and age?
My name is Holly and I'm 28.
I think that more so highlights like a lot of what's wrong with the show. A lot of people are looking for a reason to eliminate somebody, other than looking for a reason to determine whether or not this person would possibly be a potential partner or your love. People are just trying to find any way that they can eliminate anybody, trying to spot any red flag, and again, that kind of blurs you, I think, to the reality of who this person is at the core.
Okay, Holly, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I also think it was the shades initially. Yeah.
I want a balloon
but
back.
You are very attractive after you
I
took the
appreciate
shades off. But yeah, I guess that's probably what it was. I think it was just like it seemed flashy. It was like very flashy.
Of course.
Yeah.
See here. So you're gonna keep popped?
Oh, I mean, give me the balloon back.
Oh my god.
If I'm bruh, nah, y'all not giving me a balloon, Bob. Like y'all popped, it literally no hesitation. It'd be one thing if you went halfway through the lineup or at least through the first round and kept his glasses on, and then somebody had to say, bro, take the glasses off. He literally walked out, took them off. Y'all popped before the dude even got the mic. What are you talking about? That's crazy.
Learned a lesson. You gotta come with the glasses off.
People don't like their shades
You know?
apparently, so it's sunny outside. I'm sorry.
Ooh. There we go. Okay. You got two back. You're doing all right. Your name and age?
Angelica, 32.
Okay. Angelica, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I just want to say I love your accent. Where are you from?
Jamaica.
Jamaica.
originally.
Yeah, I hear an accent. I love that. I think you're handsome, but it was the height. I'm tall.
Yeah,
So.
tall queen.
Yeah, thank you. Yes.
Is she someone that's your type?
She's cool. I like the tattoos, the vibes. Toes are on point. Cool vibe.
Thank you. All right, let's go on over here.
Love
Your
the
name and age?
toes.
Hi, I'm Brianna, and I'm 30.
Brianna, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I ended up popping my balloon because I don't want to date a Jamaican man.
I knew it! Oh my gosh! Wild! Look at Arlette's face. Exactly. Insanity.
But like we have roots similar. I like to have a lot of roots in Barbados.
Okay.
And I think you're very handsome, and I enjoyed hearing you speak. I just, I'm good.
What, did something happen with someone that
no,
was Jamaican?
not really. I just, you gotta be careful.
Is it a stereotype for the most part?
Probably. That's
Okay.
not right.
That's
yeah.
not.
Yeah, that's
I can't
not
do
right. But
anything about that.
like they'd be like, yeah, no, yeah.
What?
Yeah, you can't trust. Okay, no, yeah.
Yeah,
no, we're good. No, it's good. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
She's
weird.
someone
Grown
that you're
woman.
She's cool. Just the same. I mean, I had locks once upon a time, so like
Yeah.
I know it takes.
That would look great on you. Yeah, you're very handsome. I
appreciate
really
it.
enjoyed.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for coming. Enjoyed that.
I really enjoyed him. What? She's lost. Grown woman. By the way.
Okay, we did get a pop back over here. Your name and age.
Yasmin, I'm 26.
Okay, Yasmin, why'd you end up popping?
I popped because I just sat over here and I debated about the glasses the whole time. And I know it sounds, but I don't know, for you to say you don't like shallow people, and then we're in a
Facts.
you don't have to wear your shades. But you look great. You are really handsome. And I also worry that I may be a little too country for you. I'm
Where you from?
Mississippi.
Okay, I like your accent though.
Thank you. I like yours too.
Yeah.
But I'm country, so I like to fish. I like to get dirty. I like to be in the mud.
Have you been to Jamaica before?
I mean, I know about Jamaica. I
Yeah,
haven't
so
been,
I mean, but hey,
you just look a little
respectfully.
flashy, but you look great.
I present
But
myself well.
just-
That's all I can do.
Yeah.
Is she someone that's your type?
It's nice. I like the pros. I like the accent too.
Thank you.
All right, so we do have 4 ladies left.
Cool.
Go ahead and ask our remaining ladies a question.
I would say, what does accountability look like to you?
Okay, name and age, and what does accountability look like to you?
Hi, I'm Mecca and I'm 26. Accountability to me is really just taking the time to be introspective and to see where I could have been better, but also giving myself grace. I'm very communicative, so I think that is a huge part of taking accountability, being able to articulate where you're wrong or where you're right and coming to like that compromise position.
Cool.
Your name and age, and what is accountability to you?
I'm Kara and I'm 28. Accountability to me, I feel like it's self-reflection, I guess, to take the time back and think about all the things like you've done and then come together and talk about it. But I see my wrongs and, I'm able to own up to them. So,
There we go.
yeah.
Cool.
What about over here? Name and age, and answer to his question.
My name is Holly and I'm 28. I would say accountability starts really with self-awareness and kind of, putting yourself in someone else's shoes and understanding like maybe why they would feel that way. And then also kind of what she was saying before is like kind of coming to a compromise too as well, but also kind of taking responsibility too. Yeah.
Cool.
And over here, name and age, and what is accountability to you?
My name is Jayla. I'm 27. Accountability for me looks like being honest about where you are lacking, being honest about the things you might have done and what you could have done better. It's a really big part of it is communication. I feel like a lot of people lack that. It's one thing to own up to what you did, but you have to say it out loud so you and your partner can hear that, and y'all can both grow from it.
Cool.
Okay, now I'm going to hand you a pick.
Oh my god.
There you go. And let's have you pop 1 balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop 1.
One balloon. Eh?
1 balloon. Mm-hmm.
No other questions at all.
Not this round.
You guys are phenomenal. Like, this is a hard spot to be in for sure.
Okay, let's see why she ended up popping. What's going on?
I just wanted to do you a favor because you were a little stunted with the choice, and I think that you are so handsome, but I just didn't have that drive to go and get you. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's tough out here. She
You know,
ain't
she's
cut
someone
a
that's
balloon
your
pop
type.
popping
I
anybody.
like the jewelry and like all the accessories. A big fire for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, well, since she popped, she helped you out. You got lucky.
I appreciate it.
Go ahead and ask our remaining 3 ladies another question.
Okay. If you went broke tomorrow and you had $5,000 left to your name, what would be your next move?
Okay. If you
Hmm.
went broke and you only have $5,000, what's your next move?
I'm a bit of a hustler, so like I think I would try to figure out what to do, like maybe another job or something. I'm just I like to work. If it comes to that, if I feel like I don't have enough money, I'm gonna work.
You're gonna go get it.
Yeah,
Figure it
I'm
out.
gonna figure it
Okay.
out. Yeah,
Gotcha.
for sure.
What about over here?
I would say that $5,000 I could probably, pay the rent and, get another job. I think accounting is very stable, so I feel like there's a ton of jobs out there for me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, you're an accountant, so you're good with your money.
Yeah, I probably
would
wouldn't.
hope.
I probably wouldn't end up that way,
Thank you. All right, what about over here?
Yo, she's funny.
$5,000 is a lot. I feel like you can do a lot with that. Are you talking like no job, nothing with only
Flat,
$5,000?
starting from scratch, trying to figure it all out over again.
Yeah, I look at what people are consuming, and I make a product based off of that with $5,000. So basically, start a small business.
Okay, cool.
And we got to throw it back to you. What are you going to do? 5,000.
My answer would be, we live in a technology day and age where, I mean, there's so many different ways that you can figure it out if you don't have the resources or education yourself. then the internet's there to at least guide you in the right direction and at least make a play.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm gonna have you pop one balloon now.
One balloon.
Yeah.
I gotta be quicker this time.
Yeah. Don't get popped.
And I can't ask one more question.
Not right now.
Oh my
You gotta
dear.
pop.
I'm gonna go with you, my dear.
Okay. So Holly, why was your balloon unpopped?
I would say I really liked your face and your answers.
And now why'd you end up popping her balloon?
It just seemed like you mirrored off of her answer rather than having your own. I would have appreciated a different answer. It's not to say that like it was a wrong answer. I would have just liked to hear something different.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. We've got 2 remaining ladies. Ladies, any questions for him? Oh, she's already ready. Let's go down over here. All right. Let's hear it.
Do you have any kids?
No kids.
Do you want kids?
Of course.
What about marriage? Do you see yourself being married?
I do. I feel like there's a lot more than what society tries to throw at us as to what marriage is and what it looks like and force us into something. But if you know, we do the right things and set the right foundation, then of course, yeah.
Okay. What about over here?
Are you religious at all?
I am.
Are you a Christian?
Of course.
Okay. How do you practice that in your
My day-to-day life. I mean, I do my own personal devotions. I do pray, and I realize that whenever I go off track, I know that I need to seek to the Lord in prayer, and you know that does wonders for me, keeps me grounded for sure.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 31, 32 next year.
32. I had a question.
Power balloon.
So we do have our 2 final. Oh, she got the question back.
There we
Okay,
go.
go ahead.
Where are you from? Or where are you living? right
Florida,
now?
Fort Lauderdale.
Where are you?
Oh, I'm in Chicago.
Chicago. Okay, cool.
We didn't ask her where she
Yeah.
said. Where are you located?
I'm in Washington State, but my mom lives in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay, which part?
She lives in Coral Springs.
Okay, cool.
I grew up there too.
Nice. Okay.
All right, it is time to pop a balloon.
You're so hard. One more question?
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
You could ask
Okay.
one more.
Cool. What does self-awareness mean to you?
What is self-awareness?
What is like being self-aware?
We'll go there and come back.
Okay.
Self-awareness. What does it mean to you?
I mean, it's being honest with yourself about your shortcomings, because we all have some, but kind of like trying to navigate how to be a better person from that. So yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And what about here?
Self-awareness. I think it's just once again taking a step back and looking at yourself and figuring out, knowing who you are, I guess, and just either growing from that or, you know, changing it up. Either, you know, just knowing yourself and.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice try. Pop a
Question
balloon.
in. It is time to pop now. Whenever you're ready,
Man,
go
so
ahead
hard.
and pop one.
Again, like beautiful lineup. You guys are awesome. I do like both your answers for sure.
He's right here with it.
Where'd you say you were at?
Chicago.
Chicago. Okay.
Oh no, lady!
What?
Why? Why did you end up popping?
He was hesitant, and I didn't know how he felt. So I'm not sure.
This is what I be saying, bro. People be having ego trips in this joint. They wanted to make sure that they weren't the one that got popped on. Both of them. So they said, since I can't determine whether or not he be want to pop on me, I'm going to pop myself. I think this is an important decision to make.
He was feeling both. That's why he
It's a
needed
fast-paced
time.
environment.
Yeah.
You're rushing to something.
I think y'all should have let him pick.
Dang.
I think so. I think
If I'm him, no. Y'all expose something about me that I think I'm cool on.
you guys should get your balloon back and let him pick, because you guys just popped because he was hesitating. Let me see what she's saying.
Okay.
Not over here. Okay, so why did you end up popping?
Because if it's taking you that long, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm for you, I'm for you. Yeah.
That's so stupid. This is a pop the balloon or find love. Everybody flew out to this location and now is trying to make a determination on what they're going to do for the next period of time. It's tough for you to be directly attracted to somebody after you eliminated a myriad of people, and you're supposed to instantly know off rip who's for you and who's not. Especially, we've seen plenty of these episodes where these people believe they know somebody and then they get home and then this person is a completely different person than they expected them to be. Or they're misaligned on the very basic things. I think he can't take a second to step back and be able to think about, okay, what are the things they talked about and how does this person align with me? I honestly don't think either one of them are his type, but that's just me. Now, I think that you should have asked questions that would have easily been able to deter who isn't your type, but
And my person, you know.
See, love at first sight, eh?
Not all of that, you know, but
That's
like
what she said.
a little bit of that for sure.
For sure. Cool.
you don't want your balloon
No,
back?
I'll take a balloon back.
Okay. So we're gonna let him pick. All right, let's get them back their balloons, and we'll let him pick. All right, let's head on back.
If I him pop
Back
up
their
both balloons.
You see, now you should be thinking.
I know.
Now that they're getting their balloons back, get to thinking. And then one more race.
Let him ask another question.
Can I ask one more question?
No,
Just
no,
last one.
no. You gotta pop.
That's dumb. Like, you shouldn't be able to do that. Like, I get it that it's in some sense a game show, but it's like people's real lives, right? So, like, but I shouldn't be able to just determine whether or not I'm gonna be in a relationship with this person just because you said, you can't ask any more questions. That doesn't even make any sense.
You say save it for the first day. I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool. She got a question. I don't got a question. She got the question.
She has a question here. All right, let's get your balloon. Okay, what was your question?
So when it comes to like dating, are you like more traditional or is it like a little more different? Like as far as like courtship
I feel like
and,
sorry, go ahead.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like I understand what you mean, but when you say traditional, just because I mean the world's so big, and are you just mean like gender roles or?
Not really necessarily. I'm just really big on like courtship and like my man being a gentleman and making me feel like I'm the only girl in the world. Like that's just how I am and how I like things.
Okay.
So as far as that,
Yeah. Answer is So originally my roots are in Jamaica, so 100% like I believe in leadership as a man, and not to say a woman has to follow, but if we're talking about faith and being supportive and like what each role plays, then to answer your question, yes.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and pop.
She didn't ask her yes or no question, brother.
It's time now.
Man, give me 2 seconds.
No, you've had time.
But like, I feel you, but in like normally these situations I get mad and I'm like, you should have asked better questions. But honestly, I don't think either one of these women are his type, and I think he's just trying to determine who he likes more, or what is his next respectful step to do. But I mean,
okay. Okay.
Okay, so I saw it was really tough, but first let's ask you, why was your balloon unpopped? Or
I'm not gonna lie, he's not my typical type, but he's handsome, and I think it was the accent that kind of.
I got you.
so again, like these women are able to like outline a trillion reasons as to why they would exclude somebody from being a potential partner. But when you're talking about whether or not this person would actually be a partner of yours, they can't even point out the things that they really found in this person that were ideal in a partner, other than they look good.
But and I liked his answers and everything, so yeah.
Cool.
So why'd you end up popping her balloon after 50 years?
Honestly, I resonated with her answers more. If it was a concept of beauty, I mean, I'd be at a loss to even try and say anything about that. But I just resonated with her answers more. It was hard, as you can see. So,
I got you.
Yeah.
So have you join us up here? Come on up. Let's all head back. Okay, let's get over that way. You stand. No, you stand over here. Yep. All right. Any final question between the two of you? If not, just one. Just one. If you don't have one, that's okay.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
27. Okay. And when's your birthday?
May 22nd.
So you just turned 27.
I did.
Okay. I'm gonna pop.
Told you neither one of these women were his type.
Okay.
And not that there's anything like wrong with you at all. I really did resonate with your answers. I feel like I would just want to date somebody a little bit older. Yeah. Just where I'm at in my life, and not to say that you have to be older than me or like 30 or anything like that, but where I'd like to.
You made it up. You're 31. She's 27. Talking about 4 years of age difference. You said you're not saying anybody has to be 30. You would like somebody older. What is older? 28, 29? There's only two other ages for that.
Be with somebody close to my age.
Okay. Thank you. You can head on back. You did all that just to pop.
I tried. I want to be genuine. That's all I can do, right?
All right. Well, that is all the balloons popping.
Told you neither one of these women is his type.
Unfortunately, but we thank you for coming. Ladies, let's give it up for him. I'll take the mic. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy.
Booyah, all right.
Hello, welcome in. There you go. What's your name?
My name is Shatik.
Shatik, how old are you?
29.
And what do you do?
I'm a project manager for a nonprofit organization with disabled and autism, intellectually disabled people.
Okay, and what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to learn Spanish.
Fit, stance, that's honestly what got him. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's about how you present yourself sometimes, but little brother, that ain't necessarily your fault. Shout out to people that's trying to hear you out. The pants is tight, they're gonna start cooking them on the pants. And the fit, honestly, as a whole, is not a good fit. I mean, you got a bunch of colors on the shirt, then you got plaid pants, then you got Travis Scott's on. I don't even think those are Travis Scott's, those are just regular dunks with a Gucci belt. It's not even a Gucci belt. That's just Gucci. I'm sorry.
Humor and travel and go out for different restaurants.
Okay. And now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
Huh?
What are some things you look for in a woman?
For a woman, I look for a beautiful woman, individualism, and you care for yourself.
Okay. Okay. And now, what are some deal breakers?
Deal breakers, I would say, if you have a country back home and you travel, and you say that that's traveling, I don't really consider that traveling.
Okay.
You're just going back home.
Okay.
So I'd rather you actually travel to a different country. But yeah, other than that, yeah, nobody deal breakers.
Okay. Sounds good. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there to see why they ended up popping. Okay. Your name and age?
I'm Mecca and I'm 26.
And Mecca, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I think you're really handsome. I think physically you're definitely my type, but I feel like maybe you came on here to troll. I hate to say that, but your outfit.
Wow.
So, dress to impress.
No, she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, I think she's my type. I think my body was T, so I don't think there's nothing wrong with my outfit. But I was like,
Did this dude just say his body was T? Nah, she might be right.
It is T. Yeah.
Appreciate it. So yeah.
Thank you. Your name and age?
Yasmin, I'm 26.
Yasmin, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Pop my balloon because aesthetically, it's just not my favorite. That's just not my favorite aesthetic.
No, she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, I think she's my type. I don't know what aesthetically she's looking for. I don't know if she's looking for like super brolic or not. But
Brother, what the are you talking about? Are you crazy? The two women are talking about your outfit, bruh.
yeah, I can't just pop the muscles out automatically. So
What is he talking about? Nah, he's definitely trolling. Chat, is he trolling?
I respect her opinion.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Yeah, they're talking. He doing all this.
I don't know. It's just like every time you say something else, it just gets sassier and sassier.
Oh my gosh! They saying that. They hitting with it. No.
Sorry. It's a no for me.
Okay, I respect that.
Your name and age?
My name is Kara. I'm 28.
And Kara, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Don't like your outfit. And I think that your personality is a little goofy, it seems like. And I'm goofy too, but like.
You goofy.
No, I just don't think we'll mesh well. I don't think so. Yeah, that's why I bought.
That's good. Now, she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, I think she's very pretty. She has a Lion King dress on, but it's all.
Lion King.
Right.
It's polka dot, not animal print.
Oh, he's giving Nala.
Period.
Why did we? All right. See, he think he funny.
Okay, I take that. I take that.
It's cute, but it's not for me.
Okay.
So,
I mean, yeah, we clashing for sure.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, brother, you don't need to be talking about nobody outfits.
Your name and age?
My name is Holly and I'm 28.
Holly, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I think it's the outfit. It's the
This is one of them joints. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna be too mad at y'all for popping on the outfit. Like this is it's crazy.
and stuff. So I think that's what it is. And I think it's also, I don't know. There's just something that like an energy that I get from you that I don't think really would clash well either.
An energy, chill out. Y'all funny as heck.
Yeah, I think she's cute, but I just don't understand the energy part that she's referring to.
She do.
I'm Angelica and I'm 32.
All right, and Angelica, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I think when he walked around the corner, it just wasn't very confident. It seemed a little bit like just.
Oh, my fault. Chat, is y'all quiet?
Just strolling in. You also remind me of the guy from Digital Underground and a mix with the guy from Good Times. That says Dynamite. But yeah, and I don't mean that in a bad way. That's just what I'm getting. So yeah.
Okay. Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, I think she's very beautiful. I think I have a better body than the guy from Good Times.
You can have that.
Yeah, I think he's skinny. I definitely have some more meat on my bones than him. But yeah, I think she's a beautiful girl.
Thank you.
So yeah, I respect her opinion.
Okay, thank you. All right.
What is this dude talking
My
about?
name is Jayla. I'm 27.
Okay. Jayla, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I think maybe the outfit. I can see under the outfit you're very handsome. So yeah, maybe that's it.
And is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, I think she's. What did you say was wrong with the outfit?
Do you want to know what's wrong with the outfit?
Yeah.
What don't you think is wrong with the outfit?
I'm not gonna lie to you, nothing.
Okay.
I got shit on.
Okay. You know what? No. I tried. No. I don't the patterns, no. But I really, the confidence, and you were hilarious. So yeah, I mess with that. But no, the patterns aren't for me.
So it's too many patterns for you? Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, so we do still have an unpopped balloon. Let's have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Brianna and I'm 30.
Okay.
It's a
Brianna,
bad
still have your
match.
balloon unpopped. Why so?
I actually think your drip goes crazy. You know what I'm saying? It shows personality. You know, you put that on and you came outside and you said, this is me. And I like it. You know, I appreciate that. I think you have a lot of confidence. So I just wanted to give him a chance to hear a little bit more.
Nice. And is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, I think she's very attractive. Where is she from?
I'm from Atlanta.
Atlanta. Okay. From New York to Atlanta or Atlanta?
From Atlanta.
So you were born and raised there?
I was born in Atlanta. I was raised in Barbados.
Okay, I guess that's okay.
I guess that's okay.
I guess that's okay. Yeah.
Okay, and where are you from?
I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I was born and raised there.
Okay, love the accent.
Any questions you guys may have for each other?
How tall are you, or is it the shoes?
The shoes. I'm probably about like 5'7", 5'8".
Without the shoes, or?
What the F is he talking about, brother? Is this going to help you determine whether or not she's a match for you?
Yeah, I'm like what 5'9", I think. Yeah.
You asking me or the people?
Yeah, 5'9".
You sure?
No.
You're not sure how tall you?
Not really, but I mean the height is fine.
My height or your height?
Ours together.
Oh yeah. I mean, I just don't know how tall you are for real though.
We're like 5'8".
You're 5'8"?
Yeah.
Without the shoes?
Yeah.
Bruh, get him off the stage.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay. Okay.
Do you have any questions for him?
I do. I want to know what kind of content you consume as far as maybe TV shows, movies, podcast. Like, what do you do in your free time? What kind of media are you consuming?
Well, I like. I would say I like comedic content. You know, I'm not gonna say the names because I don't know if I can. Well, I'm not trying to promote them. I don't know them. So
I mean, I would love to hear like who you think is funny or what shows you like, what movies like, what's your favorite?
Okay, so
like, you know, what are you? I'm a homebody, so just like hearing like, what are we gonna lay down and watch?
Okay, so I watch stuff like. Okay, so if I say the names, it's not me promoting them. Right?
You can say what you like.
Oh, okay. So I watch like Drewski. I watch Kai Cenat. Not the whole streaming university thing, but you know, I watch certain clips. I would say I mostly watch Drewski, certain skits, and stuff like that. Like I watch comedic stuff. I don't. It's not nothing specific, but stuff that's based on comedy.
Okay. Have you watched Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones with the people with the lions and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're not lions; they're dragons. That doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah, my kid don't watch that.
Why not?
Huh?
Why not?
It makes me fall asleep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any kids?
Kids? No,
Yeah.
not at all.
Do you want any kids?
Do I want them?
Yeah.
Maybe when I'm 50.
When you're 50. Cool. I'm sorry, I should have told you I was gonna pop. That was rude.
You got kids now?
I do not. I do not. I would like someone with a little closer
You want kids at 40?
timeline. 40?
Yeah.
It's like 10 years. Probably a little sooner. I also enjoy a lot of fantasy, and I enjoy like podcasts or YouTubes or just watching things that give me a little bit more knowledge or depth, and I didn't feel like I really got that from you. But I think the outfit goes crazy.
Please, brother, don't talk no more.
I just feel like it's more of a friend vibe. But thank you for your time.
Sit on back.
He wanted to go back and forth with her. Yeah, get him out of
so
here,
that
bro.
is all the balloons popped, unfortunately. But thank you so much for coming on. I'll take the mic. Let's go ahead and give it up for him, ladies.
Some people. I don't
All right,
know.
let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Welcome in. What's your name?
I'm Psalm Williams.
Psalm. How old are you?
I'm 29 years old.
29. Okay, what do you do?
I am a security operations specialist, and I also sing a little bit.
Okay, nice. And what are some things you like to do for fun?
Well, I like to read a little bit. I like to go for walks. I like to make music, so I sing, and I've been dibbling and dabbling and rapping a little bit. So
Okay.
I like to do positive music. So really, music is more so what I'm into.
Okay. So what do you look for in a woman?
Ooh, one, she's beautiful, God-fearing, someone who understands what love is, not just the cliche meaning of it all, but someone who actually understands what love is, that being biblical and also what it takes to properly love somebody.
Okay. So now what are some deal breakers?
Deal breakers, someone who lives with their parents.
Okay.
The reason why I say that is because it's okay if you live with your parents, I guess, but it's like if you've never lived outside of your parents.
Okay.
I should have said it like that, but
Okay. Got it. That's your only deal breaker?
yes.
Okay.
I would say that's my deal breaker.
Got it. All right. So we did get a pop balloon. Let's go on over there and see why Shan's popping. So if we can have your name and age.
Mecca, and I'm 26. Oh.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. Like, people not like extremely old. I think you should extend a little more grace to people that are maybe staying at the crib, because I mean, what's the point? What's the rush? What are you like looking to garner out of that? I understand that there's some like importance in having individualism, like if you need to learn what it takes, I guess, in order to be an adult, pay bills and everything like that. But I mean, if you're living with your parents and you clean up and do all that other stuff, then it's just, do you know how to pay a bill? I mean, I don't know what else that would mean.
Okay.
Mecca, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
So I do live with my mom. I'm a full-time law student, and I have always lived by myself, like since 16. But I mean, you did say that, so I just popped. Yeah, that's
Makes
it.
sense.
Okay. And now is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Thank you.
Head to toe. She looks nice. She came dressed in press.
Thank you. Let's go here. Your name and age.
My name is Yasmin. I'm 26.
Okay. Yasmin, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Can I ask a question first? Where are you from?
I'm from Austin, Texas.
Okay, so you Texas country. I don't know. It's just I saw the hat and I got excited and I was like, "Ooh, somebody country like me." But then I don't know. It's just something. I apologize, but you seem great, and I wish you the best on your career.
Thank you so much. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
All right. So
You're
you
beautiful
popped
too, by the way.
because
I don't know. I just can't put my finger on it, but it's just a no for me.
Okay.
I told you people just be looking for
Someone that's your
reasons to
type?
cancel people
Yeah,
out.
she's beautiful.
Thank you.
I think she got a beautiful smile. I love the dress. She's beautiful from head to toe.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Thank you. All right, let's head back this way. So we do have 5 remaining ladies. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Yes. So I guess my first question would be, it's more of a scenario.
Okay.
So if I was a hard worker, which I am, and I've been on the job for a long period of time, let's say maybe 2 years, but within the last month or two, I came home and I was complaining more so. How would you go about speaking to me? What would you say?
Okay. Name and age and the answer to his question.
What are you complaining about?
Kara, and I'm 28. I actually like someone who's very like communicative, like that talks about their feelings. I'm real sappy like that, so I'm always asking, "How are you feeling?" So I don't think it would be complaining to me. It's just kind of be you expressing how you feel, and I don't think I would say much because that's just how I am. I would probably try to console you or try to figure out ways to help you with whatever you're going through. So yeah.
Name and age and answer to his question.
My name is Holly and I'm 28. If we're living together, I would hope that, I know a lot about you at that point. I think words do mean something, but I think actions mean a lot more. So I feel like, maybe we would talk about it, but then I would also try to, ease like something off of your plate in some way, trying to do like maybe like something that you like or, maybe there's like a chore that you normally like pick up around the house, like maybe like I would do it if you're, not there because you're working longer hours or something like that. Yeah.
Your name and age and the answer to his question.
Angelica, 32, and I would, provide a safe space for you. There's power of life and death in the tongue, and so as your helpmate, I would want to speak life into you, remind you to stand on the Lord's word, and anything I can do to help, I'm there. So.
Your name and age and the answer to his question.
Hello, my name is Brianna. I'm 30. Can I just double check what your question was just to make sure I answer it properly?
It was a scenario question. I was basically saying, if I was a hard worker and I've been on this job for a long period of time, but within the last month or two, if I came home and I started complaining, I just wanted to know how you would go about, conversating with me, or would you conversate at all?
Okay, so first thing, you're a hard worker, so it obviously shows, your work ethic and your goals. And so I would probably say, let's get grounded and figure out exactly what the problem is, what is bothering you, and then I am definitely a problem solver. So if you don't like the job, then what job do you want? What are your goals? Like, right. What are we going to do next? You don't have to stay there if you don't want to, but we probably need to figure out what would be the next step so that you're happy within your career, which takes a lot of time of your life since you say you are a hard worker. And so I think the communication is important, and I love that you will be communicating that it was a problem, but I would be very solution oriented and create a safe space that we could just kind of figure it out.
And over here, your name and age and the answer to his question.
My name is Jayla. I'm 27. I'm also a really solution-oriented person, so that'd be the first step. Well, the first step would be comfort, right? Because I do want to provide a safe space for you to be able to talk about your problems and anything you might be going through. I feel like I'd be more on the peaceful side of things, so kind of like trying to wind you down after having such a hard day. And then, I'd move into more of a space like, well, what do you want to do? Do you want to stay at this job? I want you to be able to lead your career. But I do want to assist in that. So if you have different aspirations or if you want to move on from that job, we can talk about like what that might look like. We can look at connections we might have together and sort of move on from it. Not every job is going to be for you, and life changes really fast and frequently. So that's something that I'd be comfortable with dealing with.
Let's head on back, and I'm going to hand you a pick. There you go. And let's have you pop one balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one balloon.
Oh, man. Every single person here is gorgeous.
Yes, they are.
Every single one. Y'all are amazing. Okay, this is hard, but I gotta do it.
This way. All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
I thought that you were very handsome, and I just wanted to hear more about what he had to say. I love the question, and yeah, it was just, I feel like we could have went to Cowboy Carter together, and it would have been fun, and I like having a good time, so I was just trying to hear him out.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why'd you end up popping her balloon? We saw it was hard, but why'd you end up popping hers?
I don't. She gave a really good answer. I think I was just more drawn to the other lady's answers. She's very gorgeous. I love this outfit. She's killing it with the black and white. I love the eyeshadow and everything, or I don't even know what it's called. Yeah. I love it. She has a very nice smile too. So I had to pick somebody.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, let's head back. So we've got 4 ladies left. Go ahead. You're good, girl. All right, so we've got 4 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Yes. So what's your relationship with God currently?
Okay.
How does that look?
We'll start there and come back.
Okay.
All right, what's your relationship with God currently?
God is always with me, always in my heart. We talk daily, and I'm not talking about like at a specific time of the day. It's pretty quick, on site, even like right now, speaking through me every second of the day. When I move a lot, and I'm trying to settle down, which is, what I'm in search of right now. But every apartment or space that I've had to myself, the first thing I make is an altar. And I've noticed that has led me in a better direction than doing anything else. I also really stand on my man being led by God, because I'm going to be following you. So I got to know that you're following the right person. So, yeah, very strong relationship with God.
And what'd you say your name was again?
Jayla.
Jayla?
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Okay, what about over here?
God is my best friend. Jesus is my best friend. I talk to him daily. I'm actually also in school for ministry at GCU, so I go there full time as well. I didn't say that.
Oh, nice.
But, I want to serve him for the rest of my life and submit to someone that's also serving him.
Beautiful.
We'll be back. What about over here?
I am actively pursuing a relationship with Christ. I grew up very religious, but my household wasn't as stern, so it was always my decision to follow Christ. And yeah, I pray. I talk to God every day. I make sure He's in whatever situation I'm in, and make sure I'm leading with Him in mind. So I'm just always actively pursuing that. I do want to have a stronger relationship with Him. Since being a flight attendant, it's been kind of hard trying to schedule work balance and finding me a church home in Chicago, things like that. But I'm actively doing that. He's always at the forefront of my mind. So yeah.
That's good.
And so over here, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I think I just popped it because I feel like maybe I'm not the woman that he's really looking for as far as spiritual or maybe religion wise. I'm more of a spiritual person. I do believe in God, and I do find myself talking to him, and not even just when I'm going through something, but even when I'm happy. But like I was saying before, I like to have my own personal relationship with God and not really necessarily be tied to a specific religion.
And now is she someone that's your type?
Amazing. She's beautiful. She's beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
I think you are handsome too.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right. So we did hear from the 3 ladies on your question. I am going to now have you pop one balloon. Okay. So why was your balloon unpopped?
He's my type. He looks like past relationships, so he's definitely my type. But yeah, I loved his answers and love what he had to say. He has a brightness about him. So yeah.
Thank you.
And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Again, I think it was just the answers. Can I mention something?
Yeah.
You have some of the most amazing eyes.
Thank you.
Gorgeous,
Thank
gorgeous.
you.
I think Arlette agrees too. So, yeah.
Thank you.
I just want to throw that. Y'all can zoom in on it.
It don't matter. You pop.
Thank you.
Got it. Thank you. Okay, our 2 ladies left. Any questions for him? Okay, we'll go here and then we'll be up there. All right, go ahead.
Do you have a problem with kids? One kid.
So to answer that question, I do not. So normally, I don't.
Okay.
Normally, I don't. I've dated many women with kids, and I'm open to dating a woman with kid. But when certain things happen in your life, and in relationships and stuff like that, it makes you kind of want to step away from certain things. Will I treat a woman different because she has a kid? Absolutely not. She's gonna get the love and respect that she deserves. So I'm open to dating a woman with a kid. I just really need to know what this woman is about. Really, that's really what it is.
That's fair.
You're good? Okay. What about over here?
Do you have any kids?
I have 0.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no kids.
Do you want kids?
I do. Yes, ma'am.
How many kids do you want?
I can have as many as God. It's just one of those things. I want one for sure. I definitely want one for sure. If God willing, I have 5, 6.
I just figured I'd ask you a scary question. I'm not on.
It's a beautiful question. Honestly, I think it's beautiful. Yeah, I'm definitely down to have multiple kids.
I like to see how people react to the question. It's really not that I'm looking for a specific answer. Are you happy in your job, in your career right now?
Right now I am, but I know it's going to lead to something else somewhat within the field.
Are you talking about the music or the security job?
Security. Right now I'm talking about security. With music, I'm definitely like doing it on the side. It's not just a hobby. It's a passion. It's something that I really, really love. It's something that I would like to get paid for. It's not the case right now, but I'm just grateful that I'm even able to use my gift and my talents, in that way, because I do like positive music. I do Christian music as well, and so it's beautiful. But yeah, I think I just answered. Did I answer it?
Yes.
Okay.
I have one more question. Where do you want to go with your security job?
Eventually, I want to go into correction.
Okay.
I think that'll be something that I'll probably be good at.
Yeah.
I have brothers who's done that type of work too, and I feel like I have the mindset for it.
You have a very selfless spirit, so yeah.
All right.
Interesting.
This is the hard part when you're down to the final two. But
He's gonna pop
it's
right
time to
here.
Pop a balloon. Whenever you're ready. Okay. So why was your balloon unpopped?
His faith. I think that's the most attractive thing about anyone. You're handsome.
Thank you.
You're very kind. Like I can feel that you have a great spirit. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Got it. And so why'd you end up popping her balloon?
It's so tough, man. I don't know. I guess to be honest, it was probably like when she asked me about the kid, because
I do have a son.
Yeah. It's not that I hate the fact that, women have kids and, I'm trying to date them and what I've dealt with before and stuff like that. It's just that it's something that you got to maneuver around. Like, so you really, as a man, you really got to know like who you're dealing with. And as a woman, you really got to know what you want.
Absolutely.
And so for anybody out there, who wants to date women with kids, do it, man. Like, do it. They're beautiful people too. There's women out there who really on their grind. They doing what they need to do for God. So, and they holding it down. Like these women out here be holding it down. So I applaud.
Sure do.
And you're very, and yeah. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. Let's have you come on up here with us.
27, right?
Hey.
Okay. Do you guys have any final question for one another? If you don't have one, that's okay as well.
Right now I don't.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I don't have any
You're good as
questions.
well? Okay. Well then, my final question: is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Absolutely.
We got a match. I'll take the mic. Okay, you guys can go on up. Make some noise for them, ladies. Thank you, everyone, for tuning into this episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love.
All right, let
If
them
you'd
boom
like
this
to
lead
see
on that.
any of our upcoming episodes, make
So what, we get like 2 matches in this show? What was this? Let's check it out. The first guy is so open-minded. He seems extremely genuine and mature. I'm so glad he got a match. Arlette is wearing that dress. Living in Spain permanently and coming on Pop the Balloon is insanity. Oh, really? Huh. But that dude said whatever, same city, though. Huh. The last girl took the word platonic and just ran with it. And she was called out for using it incorrectly. Ah. But he took his glasses off and became Boris Kojo. Let me get my balloon back. EJ was well-spoken, clean, and straightforward without hurting anyone's feelings. Younger ladies realize the time and wisdom of a man few inches taller, the same type of character and quality is not a deal breaker in time. Crazy part is Arlette's 100 and much taller than her. They should ask Arlette why height is relevant. People from the same city don't want each other and then don't want long distance. It's really exhausting dating this era. So to the first girl, hold on to the first balloon and going after what she wanted. The mother tricks her bird brains for real, and she didn't allow their opinions of him to dictate their decision. Facts. Other girls know how to be birds. They were just eliminating themselves for him to meet his match. They are birds, flu-fledged pigeons. One woman popped on him and she said she's shorter than her, and then the host had them stand side by side. She was clearly wrong and still tried to debate it. Facts. The second guy was from Jesus Omni real quick. No facts. Swag doesn't raise children nor pay the bills. The lady matched with the first candidate looks so and sound lovely. Who's EJ again? Was that a license guy? From Jamaica? Third guy wants someone who believes in Christ, but then said he was omni-religious. What? And how do you read books and not know what platonic means? We got a match, knowing that that's going nowhere. After the first dude. I don't feel a romantic connection. Yeah, you don't know him. Of course you don't feel a connection at 3 seconds. No facts. Oh, EJ was the first guy. Gotcha. Third guy confused me a little bit. He says priority for his match was that their relationship with Jesus, but the next breath is open-minded with religion. Specifically mentioning Jesus implies Christianity, which is a religion. He also said that the girl who got her balloon back was his type, then he popped on her because he wasn't attracted to her. I think he changed his answer because he saw how some women didn't have a relationship with Christianity. Judas had a relationship with Jesus. His book of comfort was the Bible. I was so confused at the end. Like, you're not believing in Christ just yet. We got it. Third guy. Who's the third guy? I got some movies to watch too now. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this dude. All right. Appreciate ya.